A nonprofit organization that helps hundreds of people with special needs in Maine can now provide exceptional athletes with more opportunities to compete. Central Maine Adaptive Sports, which is located at Lost Valley Ski Resort, recently received $20,000 in a donation from an unexpected benefactor.
The donor was inspired by his cousin, who's been striving to achieve his dreams despite facing physical challenges. News Center Maine's Vivian Lee has more.
Growing up, Cam Macri and his brother would travel from Massachusetts to spend time with their cousins, Zach and Travis Wheeler, in western Maine.
He'd spend weeks here in the summer, and they would always tube, and that was always a big opportunity in the summer for them.
Both were born premature. Zach was able to compete in sports, but it was much more challenging for Travis, who often watched from the sidelines.
Travis having cerebral palsy and epilepsy and being legally blind could not participate in a lot of the activities and sports that Zach could, and me and my older brother could participate.
Still, Paula and her husband Dan had Travis participate in adaptive skiing and other sports. A few years ago, he began playing sled hockey through Central Maine Adaptive Sports. The program is led by Christy Gardner, a disabled Army sergeant who played for the U.S. Women's National Sled Hockey Team. Playing a sport he loves as a fan has given Travis a newfound sense of independence.
So hockey is something he can do by himself, which is another big part of it.
What do you like about sled hockey? What do you really enjoy about it?
The physicality, and how I can go, whatever speed I want to go.
The nonprofit based at Lost Valley Ski Resort offers year-round adaptive sports programs from sled hockey and skiing to track, kayaking, and cycling. It relies solely on donations and volunteers, serving about 100 adults and children with special needs. Cam, meanwhile, had started working at PSG Equity, a growth equity firm in Boston that partners with software and technology-enabled services companies. The company holds an annual giving event where employees can compete for up to $50,000 to go to a nonprofit or cause that they support. After getting the go-ahead from Travis and his family, late last year, Cam made his pitch to the corporate selection team about how CMAS has made sports accessible for Travis and others with intellectual and physical disabilities.
Thanks to Central Maine Adaptive Sports, he has the ability to join in the fun that for the most part he had to watch from the sidelines growing up. And
he called and he said, look, they think I got $10,000. He said, but I did such a great job, they gave me an extra 10. And so he said, I have $20,000 for CMAS, and I was like, oh my God.
The nonprofit says the $20,000 is a godsend and will go a long way towards covering its $10,000 annual liability insurance and keeping registration and other fees at a lower cost.
With this donation, that ensures that we'll be open for 2 years, give or take. And, in these uncertain times.
There's a lot of kids that really can't afford to do a lot of these sports, and this will help them really, really a lot.
Recently, Cam came to Maine and played some hockey with his cousin Travis. He also met with grateful CMAS board members, participants, and their families. He's hopeful the donation will inspire others to give and volunteer their time to CMAS to help make sports and recreational programs that are often out of reach more accessible for people of all abilities. In Auburn, Vivian Lee, News Center, Maine.